Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Juan Goodson, and this is I gotta say it. I've got to say it. So here we go. Any pastor that has a problem with what the bishop said at the service with Donald Trump and all of his cabinet sitting there is not worth their weight in salt. I'm going to say it. Because if you listen to her whole message, those 14 minutes, it is exactly the gospel of Jesus Christ. Exactly the gospel of Jesus Christ. But you have all these supporters that want to offer him mercy and grace. But when she challenges him to offer mercy and grace to others, nobody wants, oh, it's wrong, it was bad, she shouldn't have done that, that wasn't the time. Isn't that what church is for? Isn't that what we're supposed to be doing in church? Isn't that what you evangelicals do all the time in church, try to shame people into... Can y'all see? I got to get... Yeah! She did it right. She did it right. She did it right. She got it right. I'm sorry. She got it right. It was spot on. And that's it. And that's what some of you pastors do on Sunday. You challenge people to be their best, right? I see y'all putting out there, I always thought, oh, if you are a soft pastor, and if you don't correct people, if you don't do this, if you don't do that, then you're not doing what God called you to do. She did exactly what God called her to do and what God calls us to do every Sunday. And that's challenge people to be better and to be their best. Now, it doesn't have anything to do with the fact that y'all didn't like what she said because you supporting this fool. You got to get past that. She was right. Look at my eyes. She was right. I was like, she is spot on. She is spot on. And I know you're not supposed to say this, but I'm going to say it in this thing. The kahunas on that woman to say what she said. And you could tell. Now, if we were at the Pentecostal church, and we were at church and we were doing this, I guarantee you guys would say, when people start squirming and looking around, if we were at the Pentecostal church and say, don't be looking around. Yeah, I know I'm stepping on some toes. I know some people not going to like this, and I'm stepping on some toes, and I'm doing... Yes, she was stepping on toes, and that's what we're supposed to do. And that was the right group to do it in. That was the right place, the right time, and the right group. Everything she said, her 3 points were dead on line or in line with the gospel. Now, we may disagree on her view of the homosexual community. We can disagree on that part. I'll let you. But the fact that she said they deserve mercy, they deserve grace, and that we're all living human beings, and we all need grace. And she's talking to a person who most of you who voted for her gave him grace. Because there's no other reason why you would vote for this fool except for to give him grace. And a lot of white evangelical pastors I fell out with, I was like, yeah, right. You ain't right. You can't sit up here and dog your congregation out and tell them about sin and then turn around and just be like, you pardon him. Because that's what most of y'all have done, pardon him. Y'all have pardoned Donald Trump. And you're not the one to give the pardon, but you pardon Donald Trump. But then when somebody comes and challenges this man, y'all get upset. Make it make sense. I'm trying to. Okay, so I had to get on here and say something. So this is twofold, because this is what I think I'm going to start doing. I was going to be quiet and not say anything. And I know some people are going to be like, why you saying something? You just shouldn't say nothing, blah, blah, blah. I know that. But I'm going to say it. I got to say it. I got to say it. I got to say it. So I'm going to say what I need to say on this platform, because somebody's got to speak out against this craziness. And especially against these. Listen, Listen, I don't care if you delete me. All these people that's threatening to delete people because we're talking back and we're saying something about the fact that we don't like this man and what he's doing and we don't understand why you voted for him. Listen, listen, you got to be the weakest person I know in the world. I'm not deleting anybody. I'm not silencing anybody. I ain't doing that foolishness. No, I want you to hear it and I want you to get upset because I want you to think about it. That's what I want you to do. And I want you to challenge me. If you think I'm wrong, challenge me. Let's talk about it. Let's have a dialogue. But let me say this. That bishop, that woman, whether you like her or not, whether you agree with her or not, that gospel she gave was dead on point. And that arrow hit its target. So much so that the man couldn't sit there. He was squirming. Y'all know how them devils do when you know when the gospel be hitting them, they be squirming. Y'all know how they do. It was dead on point. Dead on point. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. This is something that I'm going to do. This is something new that I'm going to be doing, and I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but we're gonna develop a platform, and not just me. I have another one. My wife and I are coming up with an idea of the word and song together, and so we're gonna be developing that. But I had to get on here and say, I gotta say it. She was on point, and any pastor that can come and say that she wasn't is not worth. Is not worth. I don't even know what to call it. You're not worth the grain of salt. You're not worth, because you cannot say that the gospel was wrong and she delivered the gospel to that crowd just because you didn't like it. Because we tell folks, you might not like it. It might be tight, but it's right. That it was tight, but it was sure enough right. Hey, listen, more to come. I'll let you know. This platform, but I gotta say it. Holla at your boy. It's Juan G. Not even Pastor G, just Juan G. I'm out. Peace.